knocking at the door. Somebody ringing the bell. Someone knocking at the door. Somebody ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door. Let 'em in. Yeah, 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 yeah.
more win for the Golden Gophers. Minnesota 28, Washington State 14. If you hadn't heard, Minnesota over Washington State 28-14. Illinois beat Missouri 31-6. Wisconsin trumped North Dakota 45-9. Michigan did it to Stanford 51-0. We'll have more sports in about 8 minutes right here at WCCO FM.
When you really need a car. Ed's got the car and he'll be home late, and Emma Jean can pick up those things at the store for me, and Kevin can wait after his piano lessons until I arrange to have Mother take a cab from the depot, but that leaves little Barbie waiting on the corner until after midnight. Help! When you really need a car, Klein's got it. Ed'll be home in time for us to get out to Klein's Oldsville in Roseville.
Time to see and drive the new 77s. Come on over and see him at Klein Olds. Drive home in a new 77 or make a great deal on a 76. Klein Oldsmobile, Highway 35W North and County Road C. Remember, Klein's trading policy is, we'd rather sell 300 cars at a $50 profit than 50 cars at a $300 profit.
When you really need a car, Klein's got it. Klein's Oldsville in Roseville.
I stamp at the grapes. I stamp at the grapes.
Hey, stop with the stamp of the grapes, huh? That's my partner Giuseppe. He's stamping the grapes for the wine, and we serve it to peoples at the Spaghetti Emporium. We serve it with spaghetti, topped with everything from meatballs to mazithra. And it comes with a salad and sourdough bread and dessert.
I stamp at the grapes. I stamp at the
I
grapes.
told you to stop with a stamp with the grapes. You drink of the grapes. That's nice.
The Spaghetti Emporium, a unique dining experience at 115 South 4th Street. And be sure to visit Zelda's upstairs.
A song by Glenn Campbell in WCCO FM called Gentle on My Grapes. Well, isn't it?
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that are dried upon some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory. It keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now that bind me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone, I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and a summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you walking on the back roads by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard. My beard a roughening coal pile and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. Through cupped hands round the tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're waiting from the back roads by the rivers of my memories, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind.
Gentle on your mind tonight at the Coffee House Extempore, 325 Cedar. At 9 tonight, Sandy Fegan, followed at 10 by Music with Barb With. That's at the Extemp this evening.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, yeah?
I'd like to prove a point about Shock Electronics' Magnum 100 stereo component system. Could I borrow your stereo for just a minute?
Oh, yeah, man. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
Wait a minute, man. My discount stereo, man.
That's right. Now, how does your system compare with Shock's Magnum 100?
Oh, man, it's hard to tell.
Well, let's do the famous sound test. Listen to the Magnum 100. Now, let's hear your stereo.
Can't hear too much, man.
What's your system worth?
Not too much now.
Well, you can have a Harman Kardon 330 AM/FM stereo receiver and the Omega 3B three-way speaker system. Now, would you rather have your old system back or the Magnum 100?
What? The Magnum 100, man. That's
You
all.
heard it for yourself. Shock Electronics has proven once again the brightest, clearest sound, Magnum 100. Hurry to your Shock Electronics store.
Just like WCCO FM, give you a little bit more. 17 and a half before 5, before the sports check. WCCO FM, Dr. Hook.
When your body's had enough of me and I'm laying flat out on the floor. When you think I've loved you all I can, I'm gonna love you a little bit more. Come on over here and lay by my side. I've got to be touching you. Let me rub your tired shoulders the way I used to do. Look into my eyes and give me that smile, the one that always turns me on. And let me take your hair down, 'cause we're staying up to greet the sun. And when your body's had enough of me and I'm laying flat out on the floor, when you think I've loved you all I can, I'm gonna love you a little bit more. Got to say a few things that have been on my mind, and you know where my mind has been. I guess I learned my lesson, and now's the time to begin. So if you're feeling alright and you're ready for me, I know that I'm ready for you. We better get it on now, 'cause we got a whole life to live through. And when your body's had enough of me and I'm laying flat out on the floor, when you think I've loved you all I can, I'm gonna love you a little bit more. And when your body's had enough of me and I'm laying flat out on the floor, when you think
At 4:45, the sports at WCCO FM. University of Minnesota racing to an easy victory today in the Gopher Invitational Cross Country Meet at Minnesota. They started at 10:30 this morning. Minnesota had the low winning score, 21 points, followed by the University of South Dakota with 43 points. Trailing in order, the Twin Cities Track Club with 94, where River Falls, Wisconsin with 111, North Dakota State 154, Gustavus Adolphus with 186, Northwestern Community College 324, and St. Thomas with 351. Gopher co-captain Steve Placencia captured individual honors with a finishing time of 20:25 over the 4-mile course. Minnesota fullback Jim Perkins rushed for 2 touchdowns, and quarterback Tony Dungy scored on a 51-yard keeper at Memorial Stadium this afternoon, leading the Gophers to their 28-14 non-conference victory over Washington State. Other scores of note this afternoon: Michigan down Stanford 51-0. Michigan State over Wyoming 21-10. Iowa beat Syracuse 41-30. That's 41-3. Bowling Green topped Eastern Michigan 53-12. Central Michigan over Toledo 9-7. Ohio University 14. Kent State 12. As we said, Minnesota beating Washington State 28-14. Illinois down Missouri 31-6, and Wisconsin over North Dakota 45-9 this afternoon. In the American League this afternoon, the Yankees defeated Milwaukee 5-3. Boston down Detroit 5-4. In the first game, Cleveland beat Baltimore 5-1, and they seemed to have no score at the end of 4 innings of the second game. In the National League, Philadelphia 4, the Cubs 1. Also a final, the Mets beat Pittsburgh 6-2. St. Louis topping Montreal 4-1 in their first game, and at San Diego 4, Houston 1 for another final. The former Southern California quarterback Pat Hayden gets his chance as he directs the Los Angeles Rams tomorrow. They're in town when they meet the Minnesota Vikings. That happens at the Met tomorrow. And heavyweight challenger Ken Norton expects 80% of the 62,000 people at Yankee Stadium will be rooting for Muhammad Ali. That's in the title bout September 28th, but says Norton, it'll just make him meaner. Try to mellow this out for you a little bit, Ken. Everybody, it's Barry Manilow at CCO FM. This one's for you.
This one'll never sell. They'll never understand. I don't even sing it well. I try, but I just can't. But I sing it every night, and I fight to keep it in. 'Cause this one's for you. This one's for you. I've done 100 songs, from fantasies to lies, but this one's so real for me that I'm the one who cries. And I sing it every night, and I fight to hide the tears. 'Cause this one's for you. This one's for you. Got it all, it seems, for all it means to me. But I sing of things I miss and things that used to be. And I wonder every night if you might just miss me too. And I sing for you. I sing for you.
Word on the sports that I neglected to mention a moment ago. Minnesota North Stars are playing that intra-squad game this evening. That's tonight at 7:30 at Columbia Arena in Fridley. That game time, 7:30. It's a benefit for the Steve Hadrath Memorial Scholarship Fund. Check the North Stars tonight at 7:30. If you do your shopping at the Dales, this announcement from Dayton's will be of special interest to you. From now on, all Dayton stores at the Dales will be open Saturdays till 9:30 p.m. for your shopping convenience.
Get ready, Twin Cities. The Leon Russell Show is coming to town.
I'm up on the tiger wire. One side's ice and one is fire.
LP Lineas proudly presents Leon and Mary Russell, Saturday, September 25th at the St. Paul Civic Center.
Well, love got a hold on me.
And extra special guest, former members of the Byrds and Burrito Brothers, Firefall.
It's easy with someone to care, someone to call you their own. Pretty mama, where you been so long?
Leon and Mary Russell, Firefall, plus special guest, the inimitable J.J. Cale.
Pretty mama, where you been so long? Like a rainbow, rainbow.
Leon and Mary Russell, Firefall, and J.J. Cale, Saturday, September 25th, 7:30 p.m. Tickets $6 in advance, $7 day of show. Available at the MSA Bookstore, all wax museums, and all Dayton's ticket outlets. The Leon Russell Show coming to town. Don't miss it.
Listen to your heartbeat.
It's 8 minutes until 5 at WCCO FM. I am Clean Cut Carl, the all-American boy. Mr. Lensgraf, as I'm trying to become known. Straighten this act around and may fool somebody. But this hasn't helped a bit. Michael Franks and Popsicle Toes.
And when God gave out rhythm, He sure was good to you. You could add, subtract, multiply, and divide by 2. I know today's your birthday, and I did not buy no rose, but I wrote this song instead, and I call it Popsicle Toes. Popsicle Toes. Popsicle toes are always froze. Popsicle toes. You're so brave to expose all those popsicle toes. You must have been Miss Pennsylvania with all this poker too. How come you always low your pentax when I'm in the nude? We ought to have a birthday party, and you can wear your birthday clothes. We can hit the floor and go explore those popsicle toes. You got the nicest North America this sailor ever saw. I like to feel your warm Brazil and touch your Panama. For your Tierra del Fuegos I nearly always froze. We gotta seesaw till we unthaw those popsicle toes. Popsicle toes. Popsicle toes are always froze.
I got a deal. Sven Scarlet's dog, say hello nicely, and I'll play your song for you next, okay?
Gee whiz, what a lovely Saturday it is, Twin Cities. This is Sven Scarlet's dog reporting. I'm not on the road. I'm in charge of crowd control today here at Morley's Imports on Highway 12 in Minnetonka, about 10 minutes west of downtown Minneapolis. I'll tell you that Morley's is the Twin Cities' most complete Saab dealership. These guys are really on your side, you know. You come out here and you're taking a look at the selection. It's just about any place you look, you can see new Saabs and a whole selection of previously owned Saabs. because as part of Morey's 4th annual sob sale last week, a lot of people that have owned sobs, of course, want to get another one, and they always come back to Morey's because they've been treated right. Everybody in the service department gets preferential treatment, so they come back to Morey's and they take these cars that have been beautifully cared for, and then they trade them in on a new sob, just like maybe you are thinking about today. So come on out and check them out. If it's a used Volvo you need, or a used MG, you couldn't go wrong here at Morey's Imports on Highway 12 in Minnetonka. The guys are really all right, and that sob just can't be beat. Comfortable, good gas mileage, and front-wheel drive. They'll show them to you here at Morey's Imports on Highway 12 in Minnetonka until 6 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, it's 3 minutes before 5. Even though I didn't say hello, I'll play your song anyway, Sven. In fact, it could be my song. Sly and the Family Stone. Everybody is a star.
Everybody is a star. Who arranges the dust away? Everybody wants to shine. Who come out for a Friday day? 'Tis the sun that loves you brown. When the system tries to bring you down, never had to shine a light. You don't need darkness to know what you think is right. Everybody is a star. I can feel it when you shine on me. I love you for who you are, not the one you feel you need to be. Ever get your falling star? Ain't no stopping till it's in the ground. Everybody is a star. One big circle up and round and
It's 5 o'clock at WCCO FM, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Carl Lensgraf from the WCCO FM News Bureau. Farm Fest 76 at Lake Crystal is in its last 2 days. Attendance yesterday, 79,800, bringing the total so far for the week-long bicentennial salute to agriculture to 495,000. That's far short of the 1 million goal set by Farm Fest officials. Delegates at the Episcopal Church's General Convention in Minneapolis debating today the issue of changing of the Common Prayer today, the Book of Common Prayer. State Independent Political Chairman, that's Republican Chairman, Chuck Slocum, today predicted that Minnesota's high taxes will be a major issue in the legislative races this fall. In a statement, Slocum said the DFL has promised tax relief, but Slocum charged that middle-class Minnesotans pay more than 40% of their income in taxes. And the St. Paul Humane Society is offering a $550 reward for information leading to the conviction of a person or persons responsible for badly burning a kitten and a puppy early this month in the Mount Airy area. Society Executive Director Dorothy Wick said several leads are being followed up, but no arrests as yet have been made. We'll have more news now from ABC.
Secretary Kissinger and Rhodesia's Ian Smith may be meeting soon. I'm Warren Dean. Kissinger had said earlier that he would meet with Smith only if there was a 90% chance of progress toward black rule in Rhodesia. Kissinger has wound up a second day of talks in Pretoria with South Africa's John Forster. Viking scientists in California have freed the mechanical scoop on Viking 2. They expect more analysis shortly of the soil samples. 3 commercial TV networks subject to ground rules prohibiting audience reaction shots during the presidential debates. The rule